Firstly, moving into the first part of the question, that is part A. The question was discussing the elements of marketing mix in the context of the above paragraph. Now the paragraph has two important lines. She used to devise a strategy that will surpass out the competitors, that is the first one, and to design another market segment for a new chocolate. And secondly, the price of the chocolate was comparatively at a lower level than the earlier one. So designing the chocolates in a much more attractive fashion than the previous one, that is something speaking about the chocolate itself. The chocolate is the concerned product here, and hence the element of marketing mix which is referred to in the first case is product. Secondly, the decision of the manager was to keep the price at a lower level than what was prevalent in the earlier cases. So secondly, the element of marketing mix involved here is pricing. Now, already let us discuss something about the product mix and the price mix. Product is what is offered by the sellers to the consumers. जो चीज product हम लोग consumers को offer किया जाता है from the angle of the manufacturer, that is referred to as the product. It can be summed up from different angles. From the producer's angle, it refers to a bundle of utilities which is to be consumed. That is from the consumer's angle. And from the producer's angle, the product refers to the commodity which will fetch its revenue. तो प्रोडक्ट के हिसाब से हम लोग बोले थे कि प्रोडक्ट is having a combination of three sorts of benefits. First of the benefit which the product derived is the functional benefit, that is exactly speaking about the advantage which the product gives. Secondly, the social benefit or the social function, and thirdly, the psychological benefit or the psychological function. Now the first attribute of the product mix is functional benefit which the product offers. For example, when we are purchasing a pullover or a cardigan, the functional benefit is actually speaking about the warmth which it is producing in the winter season. So that degree of warmth provides you a functional satisfaction, and that is the functional benefit which the product gives. Secondly, social benefit or social prestige. Now whenever you consume a particular product, not only we are consuming the bundle of utilities or advantages, but along with it, we are also consuming some social prestige. For example, you are traveling in some branded car or wearing some branded garment. In that case, not only the physical benefit of warmness or politeness or the other advantage you are getting, but apart from that, a social ego or a social prestige, acceptability in a particular class of society is created. That is the social benefit. And lastly, the psychological benefit. For example, if you are having a two-wheeler, you are generally having the psychological benefit that I can reach the place exactly on time even if I get out late from home. So that's the psychological advantage which they are facing. So that is the product mix first referred to in the paragraph. The second element of marketing mix which was discussed when the proprietor decided to fix the price of the product at a lower rate than that of the earlier one is the price. Price generally signifies the sale proceeds of the products. It refers to the value of the product expressed in money terms. That is how you define price. Value of the product expressed in monetary terms. Now price tends to be a very important indicator or weapon for competition in the market, because it is this basis on the basis of which different firms compete, especially in the cases of perfect competition. Now price mix has generally got very important considerations while determining the price. The main viewpoints to be considered are: number one, the price should definitely at least cover the total cost of production. That has got some theories in it. We are not going into detailed part of the theories, because that part we already discussed yesterday when we were discussing about the factors affecting pricing. The first two or the major two important considerations is determining the upper range of price and the lower range of price. Price should be at least covering the total cost of production, and the price should not exceed the utility offered by the product. Price should not exceed the utility offered by the product. So these are the two elements, and that constitutes the first part of the answer. Going into the second part. The second part is actually telling what functions of marketing are indicated above. So the functions of marketing which comes up, which are indicated above, is market analysis. The market analysis signifies gathering and collecting of market information. We require to collect different information from the market, how the competitors are behaving, what sort of new varieties of products are offered by the competitors, what prices are charged by the competitors, and so on. So on the basis of that, gathering of market information is a very important part before you set out to get out for any decisions of the product. Next comes the marketing planning, जिसको हम लोग यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं SWOT analysis. Now, SWOT analysis is required to be performed for any product. It conveys the strength of the product, the weakness of the concerned product, the opportunities involved in future derivation or policies of the product, and the threats which might be posed by the competitors. So before you go out for any product, strength, weakness, opportunities and threats related to the concerned product must be brought into mind. The next one is designing the product. That is what you call product planning, designing and development. The product, if it's not very suitable in design, if it is not fetching the usefulness, for example, you make a 5 kg mustard oil can in a very handy one so that no persons can carry. So even if the mustard oil is a very good quality, because of handling and carriage problem, many a persons will not like to consume that big variety of bottle or PET bottle, whatever it is. In that cases, the sale will be going down. So product planning, designing the product, development of product to surpass out the policies of competitors, that is also needed here. And lastly, another very important decision of the product is fixation of the price commensurated with the level as that of the competitors. So this is the first part, elements of marketing mix discussed, as well as the functions of marketing involved in the paragraph.